Alright, I've been meaning to try to get a video out for a while now. Let me close the door. Forgive the mess in the room. I have to clean, but I'm sitting here these last few days and getting into all types of Facebook debates and dude, I'm just gonna say it. Trump is a dangerous man.
Welcome to Rhode Island, the home of the rock slanging, the chrome and the glocks banging. We know where the cops hanging, murder mantin', where the anthem is shots ringing and the cells land. Not very far from where you stand. The respect is demanded. You ain't from here, you can't understand.
He is. He's a danger to the left. He's a danger to pedophiles. He's a danger to people that do spirit cooking, people that do all types of demonic activity. He really is. Like he's just a dangerous person. We are programmed to want to remove Donald Trump from office. Whatever means necessary, that's what we want to do. We don't care what he actually did. We don't care if he did anything. But the programming has gotten people to a point where they can't see normally. You got people that have degrees on law, degrees on behavioral health, degrees on all types of things under the sun, but they are lost, like completely lost. A lot of their rhetoric, it feels like it's all repetitive. The same smoke and mirrors, the same, orange man bad. Like to the point is like you really want to vote for Biden? Like I'm in the twilight zone. Like what is going on? But yeah, that's what I wanted to say. You're absolutely right. Donald Trump is a dangerous man. Most people in this world are going to hell in a handbasket. I said it. I mean, it's sad. And actually, I was talking with my wife earlier, and there was a comedian that was just saying like how people are going to hell, and he was joking about it. And there was something in my spirit that was like, if I felt sad because like the reality is that there are going to be people that are not going to make it, and I'm trying to do everything in my power to, being guided by Holy Spirit, so that way people could see you get a chance. You have air in your lungs. You have a chance. You have a chance to get your life right with Christ. Follow Christ. We're not going to be perfect. And it's not about being perfect. It's not about not doing sin. It's about following Jesus. Right now we are in an arena where our faith is being tested. There are powers that be that are trying to silence the voice of a Christian or the voice of the church, and they're trying to silence. You'll see it all over comments. You post anything that either has to do with church and state, you're gonna get shut down, and your faith is gonna get tested, because people are gonna come out of left field saying all this stuff. Like, they already put you in a section of, okay, he's a Christian. Whatever he posts, it's gonna be about God and religion, and not understand being Christian and what's happening now in this world. It's our opportunity to speak, and we can't allow people, their faces, their attitudes, and their bullying silence us. If you have nothing to say, then don't say nothing. It's better, don't say nothing. But they'll come back and let you know. They're gonna come back and say, "Oh, you're quiet. You got nothing to say." And this is that bullying that they will do, and they'll pry and poke and assassinate your character, and they'll try to do everything to make you feel a certain way, so that way you can come out your mouth. And by coming out your mouth saying something that's gonna diminish your character as a believer, and then they're gonna come in like sharks. There's blood in the water. There's blood in the water. And they're going to start tagging their friends. They'll start tagging, oh, yo, look at this guy. Look. And it's sad. It's a very sad thing that this is what it boils down to. So I had a dream once. And this dream had to do with, and this is going back a couple years ago. I was in a herd group of people, and it was almost like cattle, and we were being just guided through this long corridor. And, you know, you're able to escape, but no one was escaping. You're just following this group of people. And you might not believe me, but this was my dream before, you know, COVID and everything. Everybody had doctor's masks on. And I was like, well, like, we're all doctors or something? Like why is everybody wearing doctor's masks? And we're being guided and funneled through this long corridor. And all you hear in the distance is like this, a whirling sound. And it was going like mad fast. And like, what could that be? And then you're going up this ramp. And then I see it. It's this huge grinder fan, and it's just spinning mad fast, and people just walking through going kind of like when they take wood and they put it through that system that just grinds it up, and the other side is just sawdust. And it wasn't sawdust, obviously it was bone, blood, and it was just spattering out the other side. And I'm sitting there, I'm like, yo, no, we can't do this. This is not right. Like, it felt right. Like, it was such a weird dream. Like, the position of us traveling through this corridor, it felt right. And it was almost like, if I were to turn around, people would look at me crazy. Like, no, we can't go this way. We can't. We have to turn around. We have to go back the other way. We can't do this. And I felt like, in that dream, I felt like doing that would make me wrong and make people not like me. And long story short, I ended up following that corridor, and when I got too late, because people behind me were pushing me and I'm trying to fight, I'm like, I should have stopped. I should have told people to turn around. I should have just did it. And I didn't, you know. And this is what's happening now. Like, I feel like this is my opportunity to tell people, like, stop, turn around, go back the other way, because where this is leading is gonna lead right into destruction. And you know, it was a very sobering dream, and it's crazy when God reveals something, especially in a dream. You might not get the premonition, or you might not get the actual dream until the event happens. And when this happened, the dream came to my recollection, and I was like, yo, I do remember that. You know, I don't know if I wrote it down. I could check if I did, but I was like, yo, I remember that. It was very prominent. And now that I'm sharing it, it feels good. And it feels like, you know, this was the time and the place for it. Yeah, there was the time and the place for it. So now that I said it, it feels right. Because we hear it all the time. Like, wear the masks, they're important. Listen and watch this. Where you get your information is important. You don't want to follow anybody else. You're going to look silly when you don't wear a mask. And the narrative is slammed down our throats. You got Dr. Fauci saying, what's next? We're wearing goggles. You know, and then what's next? We're mandated the vaccines. And what's next? You know, they're pushing the envelope. And they keep pushing it and pushing it to what point? To when? To what? You know, and until we're actually in the grinder, you know, we just sacrificed everything. Nah, not on my watch. And I'm going to upload this video. I'm not going to really edit it. I mean, I might do a couple cuts in here, but the point is to get this information out there. I'm done being quiet. I've said this before, you know, and I'm also not going to be casting my pearl upon the swine, you know, and by that is like getting into these back and forth debates. You know what? I'm going to upload a video. I'll let the comments go. You could write whatever you want, but I'm letting you know that's it right there. And then you have also all this information that's being removed. Factual information. I mean, you're talking numbers that were accurate being cut off from Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, YouTube, deleted left and right. Tons of videos. A few that I can remember right now is the one with the doctors. And it's specifically one where she said that she treated over 350 patients. And not a single one died. But then you see something on the news, COVID. increased deaths, social distance. We're staying on phase 3. 15 people, no more than that. Like they're really hyping it up. And people are gonna come back and say, I can't believe you made a video making it look like COVID is nothing. You know, honestly, the more like suicides and depression and the flu and child trafficking and all these things right now, higher numbers than COVID. Higher numbers than COVID. I'll put the links in the description box below. Like links of numbers and factual data. But no, people just lose their mind. You say one thing that it's not on mainstream media. Oh, that's ridiculous. That's a lie. Like what? And they keep pushing it. There is no cure. Masks are important. Says no intelligent person ever. And then you got our president that's just trying to deal with the media. He's trying, but they got the questions set up to be so rigged. They're like rigged, literally like it's crazy, yo. Like people are becoming lovers of themselves, lovers of lust, lovers of everything but God. Like and we wonder why we're in a place that we're in, and wonder why a virus of this, a pandemic came out. It's like they're shaking us, man, and a lot of us are eating the bait, hook, line, and sinker. We are literally living in it's an illusion of freedom. It's a literal illusion of freedom. There's nothing new under the sun. Just wanted to share that quick dream. We gotta wake up, people. And when the alarm hits and it's time to wake up, be ready, because what you think you know and what you know is gonna rock your world. And I pray for all those that are starting to wake up and seeing the actuality of what's really happening. Help your brother and sister out that are starting to be woke, and pray for them. Pray for me. But I just wanted to share this real quick and get this uploaded. But I love you guys. Stay blessed. Stay encouraged. Remember that Christ is coming soon to a city near you.
No disrespect to NY, but this is Rhode Island. We got our own style, our own slang, our own identity. We here too. Shout out to every artist, every producer trying to put Rhode Island on the map. Throw your sets up. 401, stand up.